What is going on, guys? Epic Video Master here, and today we're going to be starting a series called Starting a New Main because, well, Demon Slayer's Demon Cry got a cooldown and they sort of suck now without that skill, because that skill is what makes and breaks a Demon Slayer, right? You know, deep down, that is what a Demon Slayer truly is Demon Cry. And I cried when when Demon Cry got this cooldown, so now I decided, you know what, may as well sell some stuff and make a new main. So in this video you'll see me training my Bowmaster, because I decided to main in a Bowmaster just for bossing and all that stuff. And then in the next video maybe I'll show you guys some scrolling and cubing the equipment that I actually purchased for this Bowmaster. I bought what I like to do when buying equipment is I like to buy it already unique, and then so like a bad unique potential, because you can get it for like 500 mil or something cheap, and then cube it myself. That way I don't have to spend cubes trying to tier it up. Instead I can just spend cubes trying to get a good potential. Anyway, in this video I'd like to talk about something that we all go through in life, and something that is somewhat of a I don't know if you can call it a burden, or for some of us it's just, you know, the most stressful thing on the planet, and for others it's like the easiest thing on the planet. But this is final exams. Now, final exams, whoo, that is a subject that I could go on and on about, because I just wrote my final exams for my first semester. And now it's always frustrating when you spend such a long time. I think a lot of us, you know, we sit there and we spend so much time studying, you know, cram the night before, let's pull an all-nighter so our eyes are all crusty and pink in the morning, and then you go and write this exam. And it's always so frustrating when you get that exam back and you get like a 60% on it or like a 40% on it, and then your mark just goes down by like 8%. All that hard work you did the whole semester to keep that mark, like let's say it's you have like a 92 going into the exam, and then like all that hard work just gone because of like 2 hours of your life, it's all gone. And then you feel like you wasted your time, and you feel down because you feel like you spent 14 hours studying, and then you see all your peers around you and they all got like a 90 on the exam, and you got stuck with like a 60 on the exam. And it's really, you know, and you ask yourself like, why can't, you know, I get like a 90 on the exam? So it's not, I feel like it's something we all go through, and it's not just me. My peers as well, they also talk about it, because sometimes I'll do really well on an exam, and then my peer will be, you know, like, how'd you do it, man? You must be like the smartest Albert Einstein man on the planet. And I'm like, no, I just studied and I got it. But then there's some exams where teachers are putting like questions that don't even exist on the exam. It's like, you know, what's alien plus Mars, and you get Jupiter, and you are just questioning, you know, the teacher writes numbers and letters, and all you see is like pictures and octopuses hiding, you know, like you see an octopus, you know, inside of a seashell, and it's A plus B equals C, and you don't even know what's going on anymore. I feel like when we're writing exams, we sometimes tend to stress and make simple questions a lot more challenging, because the teacher's not going to put anything that you did not do during the course on the exam. I mean, they might put a very difficult example of what you did, but they're not going to put something that, like, you know, that you didn't do. So I think sometimes we just need to relax, because we've done it before on the previous test or assignment, or, you know, practice questions, especially for math and stuff. And you just got to think back, and sometimes people, the simplest questions, like I've written a chemistry exam before where there was a question about, if you threw a water bottle in the fire, what's going to happen to the water bottle? And so many people are trying to come up with this chemical, like fire, water reaction and all this stuff. But the correct answer was the pressure would build up and the water bottle would explode because of whatever Gay-Lussac's or Charles' law, or whatever the law is, the gas law. It's back in like 11th grade or something. And everybody failed that one. And it's the simplest question. And the teacher, I specifically remember the teacher coming over and saying to us after the exam, like when we got it back, she said to us, you know, it's obvious, like it's trivial. You go on the street, if I went on the street and I asked anybody on the street, you know, what would happen to a water bottle if you put it in the fire, they're gonna know the answer. And she's like, what's wrong with you guys? And all this stuff. And then we all feel, you know, ashamed of ourselves. But I think we overthink exams sometimes. Like, it's this big pressure. You've got, you know, you're studying for like 30 hours before, like 2 days before, you're up for like 72 hours studying, and sometimes we just overdo it. And there is such thing as too much studying. So I just wanted to share this little, exam, my thoughts on the exams. And because I just wrote my exams, and actually, I was a little bit disappointed in one of them. The other one I was really happy about. The other two, actually, I was really happy about. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know some of your exam stories or your thoughts, and whatever you feel about exams in the comments below. I'm always willing to read, and I have a good time with that. So let me know your stories, or if you have any questions or anything, let me know, and I'll give you guys like my experiences, because exams are tough. Exams are something that everybody has to go through, and yeah. Anyway, you guys probably stop watching the video after like a minute. You're probably like, oh god, here he goes again, ranting about like things that don't have to do with Maplestory. But you know what? Yeah. So as you can see, I'm training my new Bowmaster, and I'm gonna release an Eclipse enhancement video where I'm scrolling and cubing and all that stuff, probably next week or so. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. It's so